kids. Welcome to another Kids Worship. I am so excited that you are here with us this week. I hope that you've had a good week and not a bad week. So, and even if you do have some bad days, I hope you had some good stuff happen in between. So, I wondered if you had any ideas about how we might start our Kids Worship this week. What do you think? That's right. We're going to sing songs with Mr. Allen. So take us away, Mr. Allen.
Again.
Hi, kids. Everybody ready to sing? First, I want you to stand up. My head's going to disappear. Watch. Whoop, it's gone. And jump 5 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now jump 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Now one last big jump. Ready? All right, and one deep breath and put your hands up high. And blow it out. Now for our warm-up song, we're gonna sing the donut song. You guys remember the words? May I have a chocolate donut, please? Yes, you may. Don't forget to take a napkin, please. Now we're going to do one of our old favorites, Amazing Grace, How Sweet the Sound. I'll remind you the words as we go. So you guys ready? Take a big, deep breath. Amazing Grace, How Sweet the Sound. Ready? Wait, louder, really loud. Ready? How sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Was blind. That sounds good. I want to hear everybody singing that when we get back together. That's a classic. That's one you can sing for the next 100 years, as long as you live. Never goes out of style. Now, how about a little Swing Low, Sweet Chariot? Hope everybody remembers this one, but again, I'll remind you of the words if you've forgotten. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forward, carry me home. That's most of it. So the rest is easy if you got that much. You guys ready to swing? Swing low, sweet chariot. Swing low, sweet chariot. Coming forward to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot. Coming forward to I looked over Jordan and what did I see? Coming forward to carry me home. A band of angels coming after me. Swing low. Swing low. We're going to do a little bit of Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. You guys ready? This is a great song to know, and it will stay with you always. Everybody always likes this one. You guys ready? Everybody sing along nice and loud and make sure that you're saying all the words. You ready? Jesus loves me, this I know. Jesus loves me, this I know. For the Bible tells me so. Little ones to him belong. They are weak, but he is strong. Yes, Jesus loves me. And then again. How do we know? And the refrain, yes, Jesus. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. And the big finish, the Bible tells me so. Loves me so. And now with no sound, but really loud. As fast as we can. Good job. I can't wait to see you guys. And now it's time for a story with Miss Rachel.
Hi, everybody. It's good that you're here again. So just like we do every week, we're going to get our bodies and our minds ready to hear the story from God. So let's sing our song together. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. This is the desert box. Inside is a small piece of the desert. So many important things happen in the desert that we just had to have a piece of it here. The desert is a strange and wild place. At night it is very cold, but in the day it is burning hot. There's almost no water at all. The desert is always changing. The wind comes and it blows and shapes and molds. So the desert is never the same. Once the children were very, very hungry. They cried at night, even when they were asleep. Their parents heard them, but there was no food. They knew they had to find food. So the people of God moved across the land to Egypt. They stayed, but one day a new king called a Pharaoh wanted the people of God for slaves. Pharaoh caught them in a trap. He would not let them go. The people of God had to do what Pharaoh said. They had to work when Pharaoh said. They had to live where Pharaoh said. They had to go to bed when Pharaoh said. They couldn't do anything on their own. The people of God cried to God for help, and God heard them. God spoke to Moses and said, "Go to Pharaoh and say, let God's people go." But Pharaoh said, "No." Many terrible things happened in the land of Egypt, but still Pharaoh said no. Finally, the firstborn of all the Egyptian families and animals died, but not the people of God. They were safe. Death passed over them. Moses went to Pharaoh again, and this time Pharaoh said yes. Moses rushed back to the people. The people of God were ready. They had to hurry before Pharaoh changed his mind. So they took unleavened bread because there wasn't time for it to rise. They moved towards the great sea. Fearing any moment that they would hear the sound of Pharaoh's army chasing them to bring them back. They heard the war chariots. Pharaoh's army was coming. They were pressed against the water, trapped again. Moses cried to God, and God showed Moses the way through the water to freedom. Look at these people of God. I wonder how it feels to go through freedom like this. When all of the people of God passed through, the water closed. And they were safe. They were free. The people of God were so happy they were free. They just had to thank the one true God. So they sang their thanks, and Miriam, the prophet, started dancing. I wonder how it feels to be hungry and not have any food. I wonder how the parents felt when they didn't have any food to give their children. I wonder if you've ever been near a place like this, trapped, and someone helped to free you. I wonder how it felt when God led them through the water to freedom. And now that the people of God are free, I wonder where they'll go. I wonder how they'll know the way. Our story is done. Now it's time for Pastor Casey to do some praying.
Thank you, Miss Rachel. Well, each week that we are together in worship, we talk about how we can pray, and we try to pray differently each time. Sometimes it helps to pray in a sequence, and a sequence is just kind of a bunch of different little steps that you take in prayer. And so we're going to do that. So I want us to get into a space where we are still and quiet, get all those wiggles out, and we're going to pray in a sequence, okay? So right now, I want you to think about something that you are thankful for, whether it's your family or your pet or your schoolwork or a favorite toy. Think about something that you are grateful for and say that out loud. I am grateful for my family. The next thing I want you to do is to name somebody that you are thinking about. So the first person that comes to your mind, I want you to say that name out loud. It could be a friend or it could be one of your teachers. So I am thinking about my grandmother. Next, I want you to think about somebody who might need God's help. Think about somebody who might need God's help. And say that person's name out loud. And the last thing I want you to do is pray for yourself. So I want you to think about everything about you, your body, your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, and I want you to say your name out loud. Pastor Casey. And all God's children say amen. Very good prayer time. Now it's time to do what we always do, which is say thank you to Mr. Allen and Miss Rachel. So on the count of 3, we're going to say it together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Mr. Allen, and thank you, Miss Rachel. It was awesome to be with you, as it always is, and we hope that you have an amazing and wonderful week, and we will see you next week. Bye, friends.